it's Sharon here. Welcome back to my channel for those who are returning, and welcome to any new subscribers that may be visiting for the first time. So I have some digital treasures to share with you today, and I will tell you that the first few that I'm going to share with you I actually purchased quite some time ago. I've had them printed here and I was going to do a video to share them with you, and I kind of forgot about them. So when I was doing my sorting and organising and tidying and whatnot over the Christmas New Year period, I actually uncovered a little pile of papers that I'd printed off and hadn't actually shared with you, and these were amongst them. So my first kit, there's a bit of a story to that too, which I will share with you as I go. Okay, so our first kit is the Random Sciencey Labels Set 2 kit from LoveJunkJournals, and I will tell you I thought I had already fussy cut this kit and had it in my ephemera folder, but it was the set 1 that is already there. So I was excited to be able to share this with you in this video so I can get to fussy cutting and get this in my ephemera folder, because that's where it needs to be so that I know I can use it. And there's some really fun pieces in here, so super excited about that. Tracy has the most fun kits. So it's 2 pages to this kit, and I have printed it also at 4 to a page and 2 to a page. Okay, now I do have quite a few kits to share with you. Apparently I have been sitting on a few kits for a while now, and there's a little bit more to share about that. As I get to it, I will one of the kits will actually be a prompt for my story, so I'll get to that when I get to the kit. Okay, also from LoveJunkJournals I have the Layered Tags Field Notes kit, and I fell in love with this kit as soon as it was released. So, and having not done any crafting over the Christmas New Year period, I haven't shared it, and I haven't fussy cut it, and I haven't been using it, and so I'm excited. I'm kind of rediscovering things that dare I say I forgot I had. More about that soon. Okay, so I honestly cannot tell you. It looks like that's 2 to a page. It's possibly part of the kit. I know sometimes Tracy does do her ephemera 2 to a page to make it easier for those who are not able to print like that. Or I may have taken it and printed it 2 to a page. Honestly, I cannot remember. I'm so sorry, but I do love having ephemera kits in particular printed at different sizes, because I just find it so versatile to use them. Okay, so that is the Layered Tag Field Notes kit from Tracy Fox at LoveJunkJournals. And my next kit is from Tracy Fox at LoveJunkJournals, and I have, oh, noisy traffic, and I have here the fancy tin toppers. Now I will tell you, I purchased these. I don't have any tins but I fell in love with them, so there is that. I don't have any of the rectangle tins. I do have some of the round ones. I don't remember whether the round ones are in this kit or whether they're a separate kit, but I fell in love with them, and I think they're actually quite versatile, and they don't necessarily have to be used for tins. So, and then there's a page of labels and the like there as well. So I am actually trying to source some of those tins. I just haven't managed to do it. It's kind of like the chicken or the egg, you know, which one do you get first? Okay. And on that note, I have LoveJunkJournals Tin Toppers Set 2. So there's some really fun labels there. and the round ones. I do actually have some round tins, I'm happy to say. So I can start using those once I've shared them with you. I just think they're gorgeous. I just think they'd be really, really beautiful ephemera pieces in a journal. And that they don't necessarily have to, I mean, they would make really fun tuck spots in a sewing journal or something like that. So, so fun. And they would make really beautiful journaling cards. Some labels. More labels. And some neutral sets. So the neutral and the colour both come in the same set. Sorry, I just noticed this here. I just printed these. I didn't actually look at them while they were printing, so no doubt about you, Tracy. You have all bases covered. Sorry, I'm looking at these and I'm thinking about ways that I can use them in my journals, not actually use them for storage. I think they're beautiful. And obviously I thought they were beautiful before because I'm using them. Okay, actually what I did want to share with you was my little tray. So never mind how much is in there. That is all stuff that I need to share with you. But my tray is so, so handy. I love them. Love, love, love. And I've got, I think I ended up purchasing about, oh, so for those of you who didn't see, it was actually in one of my previous videos I shared those little trays. I purchased them from Big W here in Australia. They're the Home and Garden brand, I believe, and they're stackable. And I found multiple uses for them, including storing some of my digital papers that I'm currently using. And it's a really fun way to be able to stack my kits that I'm using on my work desk and still have all of them there readily available and within arm's reach. So super fun. And I'm just looking for, I don't know that I got a label for this one, I think. So this is, I believe, the peeled paint kit from LoveJunkJournals. I'm just looking, I have the ephemera set here as well. So, and I absolutely love this kit. This kit really, really spoke to me. As soon as I saw it, I knew I needed it. It wasn't a want. It was a, I need you in my life. You have to be part of my resources. I mean, isn't that gorgeous? There's so many layers to these papers. And I think that they're going to be super versatile. Oh, the colours are just glorious. I didn't know I could love paper as much as I do. If you'd have told me that when I was younger, I would have laughed at you and gone, yeah, okay. But the digital artists that create these kits, honestly, they're just so beautiful. I mean, how could you not love looking at them? So many papers in this kit too. Oops. I just realized I need to scooch you through a bit quicker because I just remembered how many. I may have to do 2 separate videos sharing my digital treasures. I'll see how I go. And I think that's the last page. So I am super excited about those papers. I mean, let's be fair. I get super excited about anything that I actually purchase because it has to really speak to me for me to decide that I want to add it to my collection. So along with those papers, there is this kit here, which is the Peeled Paint Ephemera kit from LoveJunkJournals, and it, of course, complements the papers that I just shared with you. Aren't they pretty? I forgot they were in here. Just gorgeous kits. I'm getting so excited looking through these. Aren't they fun little tags? Oh, I thought I had two there. Oh my, they are super fun. So that is the Peeled Paint Ephemera kit. Next I have a kit that is from a seller who is new to me. So this is from TooksCraftTable. Now I've been watching Took's channel for quite some time, her YouTube channel, and I've been a fan of her work for many moons now, and she's just started to release a huge range of digital papers that she has created, and this is just one of those kits. And it's the sepia tone paper #1, and I fell in love with this kit. Again, I fell in love with it as soon as it was released. I just knew that the neutral tones in this kit just really hit the mark for me. Oops, I'm all thumbs. I'm so excited. I have no idea if these are the right way around or upside down, which for me means that they can go either way. And I do love that in a paper set. I love having papers that are versatile and doesn't matter which way around they go. When you're creating ephemera, sometimes you don't know which way the orientation of your piece may end up in a journal. And so that's a really fun way to ensure that you can use it in either orientation, is to use papers that are non-directional. This kit is just divine. Cannot wait to start using it. Okay, so again, TooksCraftTable and the sepia tone paper #1. Okay, so this sheet here is from Artymaze, and it's actually a Facebook freebie from her Facebook group called Words Spring. And I really loved the colour, that beautiful green colour on the label. So it was incredibly generous of Andrea to make this available to the people who are in her group, and I'm so excited to be able to use them in my crafting. So I wanted to give her a big shout out and thank you, and share them with you before I start using them. And in true me fashion, I have printed them 2 to a page, and I also printed them 4 to a page. I wasn't really sure how they would go 4 to a page, especially the labels at the bottom. I wasn't sure if they'd still be legible. They're a little bit because they're a white print, I wasn't sure whether I would lose the text, but I can still read them, so that's really fun. So thank you so much, Andrea. The labels are just gorgeous. Okay, so funny story that goes along with this kit. I have the kit here, grungy wallpaper tags, and I have been drooling over this kit from Tracy Fox at LoveJunkJournals for some time now, and I actually have it in my cart in my Etsy account, and I was like this close to purchasing it, and I was preparing to do this video, which meant I had to print off some kits that I hadn't actually printed off, and I realized that I'd already purchased it, and that's when I realized it was definitely time to do this video, because every time I looked at this kit, I was like, I really want it. I really want it. I really want it. I really wanted it so badly that I'd actually already purchased it. So it did give me a really big giggle. But so grungy wallpaper tags from LoveJunkJournals, and I'm so excited to have this kit. You have no idea. Oh my gosh, the things I do, seriously. They are so pretty. I'm going to be giggling at myself about that story for quite some time, I feel. I could not believe that I didn't remember the fact that I'd purchased this kit. That's what happens, you see, when I'm not able to print and share the kit straight away. It completely slipped my mind. Okay, and then there are smaller tags again. Tracy, you've thought of everything. Oh my gosh. I am so excited about this kit. You'll probably get tired of hearing me say that while I share these with you. Okay, so my next kit, not only did I get the tag kit, but the other one that was in my cart for apparently a second time is the grungy wallpaper swatches. So again, just love these. And I have printed, I think these are actually printed on matte photo paper. So I know the kit, the peeled paint kit, the digital papers and TooksCraftTable papers were on normal copy paper. I think the rest have been on matte photo paper. So I'm sorry I haven't been sharing that with you as I've been sharing the kits. I forgot all about that. These are so beautiful. I'm shaking my head. It's like beyond belief at how gorgeous they are. And again, another kit that's going to be incredibly versatile, I feel. So okay, so again, LoveJunkJournals grungy wallpaper swatches, that kit was. Next from LoveJunkJournals, I have the fabric swatch add-on. Or fabric swatches, I've written. Fabric swatches digital journal ephemera kit. Sorry, I was reading this and forgot what I'd written down. I try and write the kit names down as they're seen in the Etsy store so that if anybody's watching my videos, they know exactly what they're looking for. Again, another one of Tracy's kits that I absolutely fell in love. It's like love at first sight. When I see a kit and it's love at first sight, I just know that we're meant to be together. This was another one of those kits. So many pieces. Love that envelope. Some faux button cards, which I love. And lots of buttons for fussy cutting. They're going to be so fun to use. Excuse me, croaky voice. Okay, so that was LoveJunkJournals Fabric Swatches Digital Journal Ephemera. And next from LoveJunkJournals, I have Fabric Swatches Digital Random Labels. And I could never have too many Tracy Fox labels in my collection, I'm afraid. Never, ever, ever. And I've printed those 2 to a page. So there's 2 pages in this kit and I've printed them 2 to a page. And you know it, I've printed them and they're whoops, upside down. I've printed them 4 to a page, and like I said, you can never have too many Tracy Fox labels in your ephemera stash, so I have printed 4 of the colour and 4 of the neutral because I just know that I'm going to use them. Okay, so next on my list I have a kit from Roxy Creations. This is the printable Christmas labels tags. Now, I did purchase some Christmas digitals before Christmas and I haven't had a chance to share, so this is part of that. And I haven't actually printed them all off either, so there will be more in a future video. So from Roxy Creations, I really love these labels. Again, it was a case of love at first sight. When you know that they really speak to you, you know you have to have them. And in true me fashion, I've printed 2 to a page. And I've printed 4 to a page. You knew that was coming, didn't you? And this one here, I've also printed 9 to a page. I wasn't really sure how they would go printing 9 to a page, but I actually really love them, and I thought that they would be super fun for snippet rolls and that sort of thing. So love, love, love. I almost talked myself out of printing them 9 to a page, and when I did, I was really, really glad that I went ahead and did that. So that was Roxy Creations printable Christmas labels tags. And next I have Roxy Creations printable Christmas background journal pages red and green kit 1. And again, fell in love with these backgrounds. I really love, there's a couple of background kits that Rachel has released and I've fallen in love with them instantly. I was watching Rachel use these when she was doing I believe it was a Christmas journal before Christmas, and I fell in love with the papers then. Could not wait to add them to my collection. And I don't necessarily think, given the styling, they don't necessarily only resonate with Christmas crafting either. I think they will be beautiful to use in any journals where the colour suits. So, which, you know, is that versatility again with a kit. And I love that Rachel has included variations in the colours. So there is, with the green and the red, there is a light, a medium and a dark of each pattern in each colour. And I really love that because I know myself with my tags kit, I have done what I refer to as a bright and a light of each of those tags. And I know through experience that different colours, either the bright or the light, work with different papers or kits or focal points. So I love that Rachel has done that with her kits as well. Okay, and next we have Roxy Creations printable background journal pages, beige and grey. Again, love at first sight. Very, very versatile. And these would actually, like when I see these, I don't think Christmas straight away, but I know that I've seen a lot of Christmas kits that are blue in colour. So I feel like these would probably work really well with a blue themed Christmas journal. And yet they're not titled a Christmas background set, so you don't necessarily have to look at the label of a kit, a title of a kit, and only think about that particular style of journal. For example, a Christmas kit isn't necessarily only for a Christmas journal, especially when they're background pages. A little bit different, where focal points are, you know, perhaps Santa Claus or Christmas trees and the like. But for background papers where the pattern, like the pattern in the kit for the Christmas backgrounds, don't necessarily scream Christmas to me. So love, love, love. So that is Roxy Creations printable background journal pages, beige and grey. And my next kit is a Roxy Creations printable antique letters kit 4. So Roxy Creations printable antique letters kit 4, in case you didn't hear me when I first said it, because I was making a noise trying to get the label off. Okay, and having watched Rachel for quite some time, I love the antique papers that she uses. So I fell in love with these papers, and to realize that no, I cannot necessarily get some of the beautiful book papers that she uses in her crafting where I am, to be able to purchase this kit and have that beautiful vintage style available to me was very, very exciting indeed. So thank you so much, Rachel, for making these available to people who aren't as close to you. This is going to be super fun to play with. Lots and lots of choices, and I love that the papers themselves have different background colours. Makes it really fun when using them to be able to match them with different papers. For me, it's kind of the cool tones of this sort of a grey background and the warmer tones of the browner backgrounds. And I just find that so versatile. I'm sorry, I should have turned those around this way, but I didn't think about it. Okay, so that was Roxy Creations Printable Antique Letters Kit 4. My next kit, I have Roxy Creations Digital Printable Easter Embellishment Kit 1. Again, fell in love with these labels instantly. I think the first time I actually saw them was Rachel using them, and then I've seen Gail using them as well, and every time I saw them I fell in love with them more and more. So I knew they had to join me. So here I've printed them 2 to a page. And I've printed them 4 to a page. And I also did these 9 to a page. And I really love that size. I think they're going to be super fun for snippets, so I'm excited about those. Okay, so that was Roxy Creations Digital Printable Easter Embellishment Kit 1. Next I have Roxy Creations Printable Antique Book Pages Kit 1. And so in a similar fashion with the last antique pages kit that I shared, I loved the fact that these would be available to me, and I feel like I'm using those beautiful vintage or antique book pages even though they're digitally printed. There's just something about the text and the scripting, and I just love them. I was watching Rachel craft this morning and she was using the book pages, and I It's funny how I mentioned style. Rachel has a definite style, and I really love Rachel's style. And I was thinking when I was watching her video this morning how different it is to mine, but there's so many elements of her styling that I love. I love that uniqueness that we can all use the same or similar resources and end up with completely different journals or styling or even ideas from using the same kit. So I may just feel like I'm in Italy when I'm using that, Rachel. Of course, I know I'm not, but it's fun to imagine. Okay, next I have a kit from Artymaze called Butterflies and Ephemera Large and Small. Yep, again, love at first sight. Just love, love, love this kit. So these are all printed on matte photo paper. Lots of choices. Love the big butterflies. I really love the selection of colours of the butterflies in this kit too. They're so, so pretty. Whoops. And then, so some of these multiple pages were included in the kit. So this one was actually included in the kit. And then a couple at the end, I've printed 2 to a page, I believe. Such pretty colours in these papers. More beautiful butterflies. So I believe these are the same as the larger ones, but they're 2 to a page. And then I printed them 4 to a page. My goodness, I'm going to have some fussy cutting ahead of me. These kits are so beautiful. So that was Artymaze, Butterflies and Ephemera Large and Small. Okay, now I thought I'd shared this kit, and I apologise if I have, but it was with the kits that I printed before Christmas that I knew I hadn't shared, so I'm not 100% sure. So I'm sharing again if I have, and I'm sharing for the first time if I haven't. So I have LoveJunkJournals construction cards, and this is a collaboration kit with Tracy Fox and Artymaze, and I just love this kit, both kits. So fun. I actually cannot believe that I've had this sitting there and I haven't actually played with it yet. Now I think I've printed them 2 to a page myself. I don't know that that was included in the kit. Forgive me if I'm wrong. So that is LoveJunkJournals construction cards. Again, it's a collaboration kit with Artymaze. So basically, they have both created components for the kits. There are 2 kits, and they have amalgamated those pieces and then split them into 2 so that they have a half a kit each in their respective shops. So, and you seriously couldn't purchase one without the other because they're just so beautiful together. Okay, so this is Artymaze construction cards. So this is the half of the kit that you can purchase from. You can, of course, purchase them separately, but they're just so beautiful together. I don't know why you'd want one and not the other. Both of these kits are printed on matte photo paper. I was just thinking to myself, I don't know if I did these 2 to a page, but I actually have. Okay, so the cards 2 to a page. Goodness me, I've got lots of fussy cutting and lots of fun to be had in my future. That is for sure. Okay, so that is my last kit for my shares today. There have been so many, and I am sorry for not getting to them sooner, but I'm excited that I got to share them with you today so I can get to fussy cutting and start playing with some of them. So I hope you've enjoyed having a flip through these kits, and I look forward to seeing you all soon, everybody. A huge thank you to all of the amazing digital artists that have created these kits. They're just beautiful. So please, everybody, stay safe, stay inspired, and happy crafting. I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye for now.